Hello, Virgo. Welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. Welcome, everyone, to your weekly reading. It's going to be for the last week of April 2025, which might actually extend a bit over 7 days, but we will take that. Speaking of take that, my readings are very direct, and in the event that there are some triggering issues going on, I will do my best to give you a heads up in the title. Okay, thank you guys all so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping this channel grow. I get right to the point here. I don't beat around the bush, and sometimes it ain't all that pretty. So we do appreciate the heads up, though, and we do support each other here. Okay, speaking of that, feel free to swap the energies, as well as if it is, eerily similar, because every reading ain't ours. If it is similar to somebody who we know or whatever, it's because they're in our energy and vice versa, and that's perfectly normal as well. So for this weekly reading, we are going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to clarify as much as we have to. And in the event that I have to go over, a certain amount of time, which I try to be aware of everyone's time, I'll do an extended and paste that in the description box below. All right. So Virgo, let's get your cards pulled, dear. Let's see what's coming down the pipe. We can all use these warnings and heads ups and all that good stuff. So, thank you, Spirit. Let's get Virgo's cards pulled. First card for you, dear, is the Empress. Second card for Virgo. Sorry, I got quiet because I saw a story. I always see it right in the beginning. Second card for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I'm feeling a desire here to nest, a desire to settle down. And in our last reading, it was a bit of a loss of hope, a bit of a woe is me type of deal, but this is what we knew, that there is the desire for security and to build and to acquire with someone. So let's see if that person is here. Some of us have been seeing people for a while and really want to lay down roots with them, or want, some sort of concrete either proposal to do this as a life partner together. Something of that sort. Maybe somebody's tired of being single. Last card for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Gotta come out my hands right. All right, like we said, desire for this. So this Knight of Cups is coming from the Empress. This Knight of Cups is standing for the desire to do this. Somebody may, be tired of being single, like we said. Tired of kissing frogs. Would like to maybe come home to someone. Have somebody in the bed. No matter how, and everything that comes with it. The daily annoyances, this, that, and the other. They want that which they have not had in a while. They want that which they tried with other people in the 9 of Wands and didn't get. 9 of Wands over here is also representing other people that they're around. Seems like everybody else has this going on. Even though they might complain about their partner, they are still coupled. They're still with a life partner. They're still, sharing burdens, life burdens, and so on and so forth. And this Empress is feeling like they are a great candidate for the future. They have everything that it takes, career-wise, homemaker, this, that, and the other. However, they're just not fortunate at this time, or have not been. And they want that which they see everybody else having, warts and all. So let's clarify for you, dear. Let's clarify further for Virgo. And this Empress actually reminds me a bit of a Virgo, you know? Sometimes I see the Virgo symbol as like a woman of woman. For lack of better terms. Whatever that is, woman of woman. That. Clarifying the Empress for Virgo. Let's see what the Spirit wants us to know here. Oh, I don't like that card. Didn't feel right. Sorry, guys. Got to come out my hands right. Clarifying the Empress for Virgo. And the Empress is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You want something to lay down roots, you know? And I'm wondering here if the Page of Pentacles is coming across like, you know what, at this time, and I'm not saying you're going to accept any old body, because obviously you have not. You know, obviously you have standards, but this is the desire. The Pentacle is, you know, that plan for the future, that concrete, tangible foundation, the beginning thereof. And that's the desire we said we are seeing, feeling this week. And we all have times where our desires will swing. So for you to feel this is perfectly normal and natural. But somebody is, and I don't know if you're voicing this, but I'm pretty sure your peers, your friends, your family, people who know you privately and personally can tell. People who know you privately and personally have heard you say certain things. Know that you would not mind making a home or a future with someone. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Thank you. This Knight of Cups, and like we said, the candidates that have appeared before, you know, fell short. But this Knight of Cups is actually the desire of Virgo. The desire to find these wands, the perfect wand. Well, not really the perfect, because nobody's perfect, but the one that they can make something out of. So far, they have not been able to. So far, you know, the candidates have either been weak as far as their anything, morals, values, outlook in the future, just haven't been ideal. And we're not looking for 100 out of 100, but damn. Can we get 90? Can we get 90%? Some of us will take 75. And dare I say, some of us will take less. But we have not been satisfied, put it that way. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. And some of us didn't know any better, actually. Could have started or got into something too early and didn't have any worldly experience to make better choices. Clarifying the, and which is perfectly fine, forgive yourself. Clarifying the Nine of Wands for Virgo. Nine of Wands is clarified. Look at all these pages and offerings. Looking for that cup. Wanting that cup that we perceive other people have. I want the warts. I want the ups and downs. I am looking for that cup which I can make something out of. That cup in which, okay, this person isn't perfect, but I do see myself growing old with them. I'm here for that. That's what this page is saying. I would like that. Okay, so this week we're seeing that, you know, this is the desire that is coming through at this time. Let's clarify further for For Virgo, it's going to say the Empress. Let's clarify further for Virgo. We're going to clarify the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. Right next to the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is, their heart and their emotions are still looking. But the good thing is, they're not taking any old schmutty that comes on across their path. They're still discerning. They're still using their mental faculties, their smarts, and their common sense. Clarifying the Empress, good. And they're still not accepting shit. Crap candidates, con artists, abusers, and all sorts of other nonsense that people try to mask. Clarifying the Empress. The Lovers. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're, like we said, Lovers is partnership. Lovers is choices as well. Okay? So, Virgo, don't beat yourself down about still craving this thing. It's there for a reason. But also, there's a reason why you're turning down, so many candidates, or the candidates thus far. When they say, and sometimes you didn't turn them down, sometimes they just disqualified themselves and weren't worthy, which is a protection and a blessing. No, it doesn't feel like it at all times, but it is. And you're doing great by following Spirit's lead and knowing what's right for you and waiting for that. So the desire is here this week. And as your friends, we support. Let me pick up this card. What fell? Ha! The Queen of Pentacles fell. In reverse. Clarify the Knight of Cups right next to the Four of Cups for Virgo. And that's clarified Nine of Wands again, dear. Okay. I don't want to say it won't happen this week, but we're talking about what you're about to experience. I don't want it to hit you out of the blue and you're like, oh my God, why is this, on my mind again and in my heart again? It just will be. So maybe the planets are aligning to where they'll stir up your emotional equilibrium. So don't bash yourself. Don't think, oh my God, here we go with this. I thought I was through with these feelings. You're going to be feeling them again, and it's okay. We're just going to go through it and come out on the other side. Clarifying the Nine of Wands right next to the Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles. One of your friends may also try to set you up with someone. One of your friends may try to set up a blind date or whatever. It's all right to just do it for fun. It's okay to just do it for fun. Even if you feel like, I'm not ready to meet anyone. I'm just not, myself lately. It's all right. Just having fun, going out on a date, a couple's date or something like that, to the movies. That's all. You can do that without any expectation for romance or for it to be something. But one of your people, these pentacles are in common with what you're desiring. They might try to set you up with that thing you're looking for, with a potential date. Oh, I know someone for my job who sounds like they'll be perfect for you. His name is Randall, or her name is Clara, and you can already see and picture them in your mind. Why is Randall or Clara still single at such and such, or whatever? And not to paint a bad picture of anyone, but the person that they're going to set you up with, or maybe a few of your friends might start wanting to help and help you have fun and set you up on some blind dates and start help introducing you to people. Some of them will ask your permission, and some of them will just have them show up at a dinner party, you know, and hope that you guys hit it off. But expect that to start as well. Let's clarify further for the, I keep wanting to say for the Empress, but yeah, okay, let's clarify for Virgo. For the Empress right next to the Lover's card. So if you can have fun with it, the Hierophant, there we are. So this is the life partner that we're seeking. Okay, this we thoroughly know. We thoroughly know. Okay, this feeling is going to be strong this week. It is going to start. It is going to be there this week. And maybe it's because they mention, you know what, we want you to get out of your head. Let's go to the movies. I invited my buddy this and such name. And it's really coming from a place of love and wanting you to enjoy yourself and have fun. Clarifying the Knight of Cups right next to the Nine of Wands for Virgo. Uh-oh, something flipped, but I'm not taking it. Page of Cups again. Page of Cups. So it's really, really here, screaming loud and clear. This thing that you're looking for, this is what your friends are going to set you up with. So there's fun. There's fun ahead for this week. Okay? They want you out of your head. This is what flipped. They want you out of your head. And I didn't feel like taking that. That wouldn't have been accurate. They want you out of your head. Out of the slumps, out of the dumps, out of feeling like you'll never find the one. And we're not talking about the perfect one, just the one. Okay? So be prepared for a little bit of fun at the end of the month. They might tell you this week and set something up for a week from now, which makes sense. There's nothing wrong. I say go on the blind date. Start having fun with it. Let's not be serious about it. And actually just stop looking, because usually when we stop looking is when we find something. Let's clarify for Virgo. Clarifying the Nine of Wands right next to the Page of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Feels like it's going to be quite a few of your friends that start coming up with this idea after you guys all talk and have a laugh about it. Somebody will be like, yeah, why not? We've never done that before. This will be fun. And I want you to go ahead and do it. You will have a good time. And you'll be able to put some light in the situation, some humor to it. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. Clarifying the Nine of Wands is is the Ten of Wands, if I could speak. All right, so just have fun with it, is what we're saying. Is what Spirit is saying. Just learn to have fun with it. And also, you may get an opportunity to meet candidates that you wouldn't have ordinarily met. Okay? The love of your life is not coming this week out of it. The message here is to have fun with it. The message here is to get out of these slumps, the down in the dumps about it. You may say, oh, I'm not down in the dumps, I'm not. But there's something here that's making you feel like, I'll never find the right one. You know? And we need you out of that mindset into the mindset of having fun. 10 is the final number of anything. So we're done with this wounded warrior mentality is what we're seeing here. We're done with that. It's time to start experimenting with ideas, maybe from your friends, about dating, seeing other people that, like we said, you might not ordinarily meet, and just having fun with it. All right, Virgo? So we're here. We can't wait to see who exactly Spirit is holding out for but I'm pretty sure they're going to be amazing for you. So, Virgo, thank you so much for letting us support you and share this message. And I will see you later.